Are you tired of just trying to make ends meet? Are you tired of just getting by? Do you want to build a better future for your children and a better lives for your children? I am a Getting Ahead graduate, and I've been successfully employed for over 2 years.
I started Getting Ahead from Piqua Compassion Network because I had hit rock bottom and I had no hope. Through Getting Ahead, we display 3 different chairs, your past, present, and your future. I was living with my parents. I had no job. I had 3 daughters to raise with no hope at ever doing anything with my life. I am now a manager at Subway. I will be purchasing this home with my daughters, and we will live here together. I plan on 5 years from now to see my daughter graduate from college, to still be in this home, very successful, with hopefully a new job.
I believe Getting Ahead makes a difference because it's about the individual choice, and my choice was I wanted to make a difference in my life, and not more so for myself but for my children. I had lived a life of generational poverty, which means I was doing simply what everybody else was doing around me and in my neighborhoods, and I wanted something more. I want them to have something better. That's the whole point of being a parent. And I feel like that's not just inclusive to people that have money or have resources, but that is God gives us children because they're a gift. And I can say my kids saved my life because they taught me and made me want to be better. They're the hope that God gives us for a future. They are the future. And so to have a chance to take a Getting Ahead class and to step out of the crisis and to actually be able to make plans to rise above the crisis, it was the whole catalyst to wanting to make a difference. And when I made a difference in my life, it started to affect my neighbors because I would interact with them differently, and therefore we had different relationships. And so I saw a change in my community, and then I realized I am a part of my community. I am a part of this world, and I do matter. So as well, I believe that Getting Ahead also makes a difference because of where it's placed. It wouldn't have been received from me if I would have had to do this at Job and Family Services or if I was mandated to do it. I've lived a life of mandations, court fines, have to be here, house arrest there. And so knowing that this is set in a place that is intended for second, third, fourth, fifth chances, that God loves us right where we are, Getting Ahead is placed in the church. And who makes a better difference than church, than God's people? I mean, we're called to do it. So Getting Ahead makes a difference because God's on its side. You may be living in the crisis of today. You may be sitting there thinking about your bills, what's going to happen tomorrow, today, how are you going to feed the kids, where are you going to live, and all that stuff. I just want you to know it's relevant, but there is a way that you can learn tools to help you deal with and stabilize your life so it's not a daily effect. It's going to work because you want it to work. If you're at a point where you're tired of just literally getting by and living day to day and feeling like you're in a war zone or in a state of crisis constantly, then you're gonna make it work. As for me, I made it work. I wanted a better education. I knew education was gonna be the only way that I could break generational poverty. I made a choice to have 5 girls. I'm a single mother. I get child support when they decide to pay child support, but more importantly, I work and I work hard. I went to school, I got a 2-year degree, I went on and got a 4-year degree, and Getting Ahead has changed me to the point that I am now teaching Getting Ahead and facilitating Getting Ahead in Troy. And so it's important to know that you're gonna get whatever you put into it, you're gonna get out of it. And know this, even God says, if you do right with a little, He will bless you with a lot. And I firmly believe that. This class isn't just about money. It's about your whole life. How are you in all the areas of your life? Somebody could give you $1 million today, but honestly, if you think about it, would you be able to sustain it? If not, then getting ahead is something that you probably want to check out.